Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where I show you how to turn your small business into a full-time income. Today we are going to be talking about liability insurance for Amazon FBA. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I actually just got an email from Amazon themselves asking me to get liability insurance. And when I got this email, to be honest, I was clueless. I could barely find information online that tied Amazon with liability insurance and that explained exactly what it is. So I thought this is a perfect topic for this video so I can explain to you how I figured it out, what liability insurance exactly is, and when or why you would need to get it for your Amazon FBA business. Alright guys, before we get into it, I wanted to thank Spott for partnering with me on today's video. Now, most insurance carriers are afraid of providing insurance to e-commerce sellers, and if they do provide you with a policy, then it's usually overcharged. And that is because they don't understand e-commerce and the real risks of the business. So the reason why I'm partnering with my insurance Spott is because they are experts in the e-commerce space. They are actually the only company that specializes in e-commerce when it comes to insurance, and they will provide you with the best quotation. And what I love the most is that they autofill the form for you. So yeah, it takes less than 3 minutes. All you have to do is answer 3 basic questions, and the rest of the form is filled out for you from their AI. I'll be talking about Spott a little bit more throughout the video, but for now, let's get right back to it. Alright, so first let's talk about what exactly liability insurance is. And I first want to mention a definition that I got from Google that I found very helpful. And it says that liability insurance covers business owners, independent professionals, and self-employed people against the cost of compensation claims following fault of negligence brought against them by employees, clients, customers, shareholders, investors, or members of the public. So this is kind of like the detailed definition. And what I understood from this and what I got from Amazon themselves also is that liability insurance will basically protect you if anybody gets injured by your product or by your brand or by your company. So for example, even if you carry t-shirts and somebody gets a rash from t-shirts and they decide that they want to file a lawsuit against you, your liability insurance will protect you so you don't have to cover all of these healthcare fees and lawyer fees and everything like that. So for you as an Amazon seller, it would mean you would be protected against any of these lawsuits. And keep in mind that I especially recommend you get liability insurance if you are in the cosmetics space, because anything to do with creams or makeup or anything like that, even for example like lash serums, it's very likely that somebody could be allergic to your product, or it can harm somebody, for example, in their skin, cause some pimples, cause some breakouts. So you just want to protect yourself just in case somebody gets hurt and they get, really angry and they decide to file a lawsuit. Now, keep in mind that Amazon recently came out with a rule that now requires you to get this liability insurance. And what this rule says is that as of September 1st, 2021, under Section 9 of the Business Solutions Agreement, you must obtain and maintain commercial, general, umbrella, or excess liability insurance with a limit of at least $1 million per occurrence and in aggregate within 30 days after exceeding $10,000 in gross sales in a month. So what this means is, I don't want to just read this out to you, let me explain it. So what this means is you're only required to get this insurance legally by Amazon when you hit $10,000 in sales in a 30-day span period. No matter what throughout your whole Amazon journey, if at some point you've hit $10,000, now you are required to get this insurance within 30 days of that month that you've hit $10,000. Then you'll get an email basically from Amazon saying, we've changed the rules ever since September 1st, and now you are required to get liability insurance, and it's going to have the statement that I just read out to you earlier. Now, I personally got this email and I was very confused. I wasn't sure exactly where to get the insurance and how to do this, and that's when I came across Spott, and I really want to thank Spott for partnering with me on this because I think this is very important. I think you should spend all of your time focusing on your business rather than filling out a bunch of paperwork, and that's why I really love Spott, because they really save you a lot of time and money when it comes to this insurance. So Spott actually allowed me to get a very affordable quotation within less than 3 minutes, so it's super easy. I didn't have to fill out any long forms or paperwork or anything like that that they usually ask of you. And the great thing is that Spott are experts in the e-commerce space, so you can be sure that your insurance will be compliant with Amazon's guidelines, even if they end up changing or switching anything, because their experts actually keep up with all of the updates that Amazon comes out with. Also, I want you to keep in mind that using their services is not just for Amazon FBA itself. The reason why I made this video is because Amazon did request me to get this insurance, but you should actually get it even if you're running a Shopify store, if you're selling on Walmart, on Etsy. So Spott can actually help you out no matter what platform you're selling on. So they're general e-commerce experts, not just Amazon FBA. Now, I want you to know that I recommend you get this insurance even if you didn't hit that 10,000 mark. And the reason why I say this is because you want to be protected regardless. I would say if you started selling anywhere between 5 to 10,000, that's when you should start thinking about getting this insurance. At the end of the day, you never know what can happen, and it's better to be safe than sorry, basically. Now, the big question is, how much does this insurance actually cost? All right, guys, I'm switching gears a little bit right now, and I'm filming with my iPhone because I want to re-explain the price portion of this video so that it makes sense. I felt like I didn't really explain it well the first time. So the price of your insurance depends on two things. Number one, it depends on what you are selling, and number two, it depends on how much of it you are selling. So let's say, for example, you are selling a lash serum and I am selling socks. Your insurance premium is probably going to be more expensive because you have a riskier product than I do. And if you are selling, let's say, $20,000 a month worth of inventory and I'm only selling $10,000 a month worth of inventory, that means your insurance is going to be more expensive because you're selling more of the item, which means you have a larger chance of somebody having an issue with your product. And this is why I love Spott, because they are able to get you a quote that is up to 30% less than the industry average. So I'm going to have a link to Spott below in my description box. If you guys want to sign up through them, you can go ahead and click that link. Again, thank you so much, Spott, for partnering with me on this video. This is a super important topic, and truly, when I was searching for more information on this, I could barely find anything. So I'm very happy that I did this video for you guys. If you have any other suggestions on topics for videos that you want me to make, please leave them in the comments below. I will be checking them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you next week. Bye.